Okay, I know what you guys are thinking, and this is absolutely crazy. I'm going to get to this real quick. Before we get to the content, just want to let you guys know, we're giving away a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X to a subscriber that turns on our notifications on this channel. We're going to announce the giveaway winner on my community tab in the beginning of August, and if you could smack that like button for the YouTube algorithm, that'd be greatly appreciated. Now that we get all that out of the way, cue the intro. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? How you like that 30-second intro, Mike Mafia? So here we go. This has been by far one of the most successful and unique years for the Ball family that I think we have ever seen. All of the members of the Ball family seem to have succeeded this year. LeVar Ball wearing his I told you so hat on draft night, and then having his son LaMelo Ball get drafted to the Charlotte Hornets, which happens to be owned by Michael Jordan, which I, to this day, still think this was some sort of evil plan to create a one-on-one event versus Michael Jordan that should definitely be posted on pay-per-view. I know personally I would pay $50 to watch that. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys would. But in addition to that, LaMelo Ball lived up to the hype, unlike his brother Lonzo, who had these very unfair, unrealistic expectations to be the next coming of Magic Johnson.
So Lonzo, just leave me 1 or 2 records, okay? That's it. All right, don't break all my records. Just, I want your grandfather, just let him leave me 1, okay? All right.
LaMelo Ball took the NBA by storm, averaging 16 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, 6 assists per game, a player efficiency rating of 17.5, and 2.8 win shares, which was good enough to win NBA Rookie of the Year and to take this badass picture with DaBaby at the ESPYs. But don't worry, Lonzo actually had the most successful year of his career as well. This was a man that, in my opinion, prior to this season, was beginning to stagnate a little bit. Yeah, in the 2019 to 2020 season, he completely changed his ugly, disgusting jump shot into one of the more cleaner looking jump shots in the NBA, but he still happened to average the same amount of points per game. He still happened to average the same amount of assists as his rookie season, more or less the same amount of rebounds per game. He did take a little bit of a step back defensively if you take a look at his DBPM. So when the New Orleans Pelicans offered him a contract extension and he turned it down, I thought that was a very bold move to bet on himself. And lo and behold, because bear in mind, the year prior, Lonzo Ball got traded to the New Orleans Pelicans. This is a brand new team, a brand new core, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, JJ Redick, back then Drew Holiday, etc., etc. Now he's on the same team, but with a different head coach, and who knows what the wild card was going to be this time. And this time, Lonzo Ball averaged 14.6 points per game, a player efficiency rating of 15.2, 5.7 assists per game, and 4.8 total rebounds per game. This man is set to cash in this year. But what about LiAngelo Ball? LiAngelo Ball has had one of the most tumultuous years out of all of the Ball brothers. Now, in my previous videos on LiAngelo Ball, I did question whether or not LeVar was maybe pushing him a little bit too hard, maybe forcing him to live out LeVar Ball's dream as opposed to LiAngelo Ball's dream, because whenever you talk to him, this is a guy that's clearly very business savvy. He makes his own money in other ways, and he's more or less considered to be the manager or the assistant. He's more behind the scenes. I don't know his official title, but that's more or less what he does. But nevertheless, there are still glimpses of LiAngelo Ball trying to get back into the basketball circuit. So about 8 months ago, during NBA training camps, there was this video that dropped that featured the Detroit Pistons practicing. And you saw players like Killian Hayes, you saw Blake Griffin, and then all of a sudden, you see LiAngelo Ball going up for a layup because the Detroit Pistons signed LiAngelo Ball during the preseason. Now, we did get reports from Detroit Pistons insiders that the chances LiAngelo Ball makes the team are fairly slim to none, unless if he starts going off for like 30 points per game during those practice sessions, which he did not. And after not even playing in the preseason, LiAngelo Ball would get cut. But there was still hope for LiAngelo Ball because he entered the G League draft, which is great because after 11 days with the Detroit Pistons, when all of us were actually rooting for LiAngelo Ball to make the team, he now gets an opportunity to play in the NBA G League or get drafted in the G League so he could be in the G League League tournament, and I felt like that would be a great opportunity for LiAngelo Ball to show off his skill set. But here's what sucked about that situation. LiAngelo Ball was not even selected in the 2020 to 2021 NBA G League draft. So once again, another setback for Jello. At that point, I just suggested, look, LeVar Ball might be forcing LiAngelo Ball to pursue LeVar Ball's dream. LeVar Ball wanted all three of his boys to play on an NBA team together. LiAngelo Ball might not be cut out for that. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think LiAngelo Ball is cut out to play NBA basketball. And that's not a diss at LiAngelo Ball. This is coming from somebody that actually experienced the same thing. Not to get too personal, but growing up, my dad always wanted me to be a doctor, and that never really grabbed at me. I tried it for 4 or 5 years. I would get like B's and C's when I was at UCLA, and I don't know if you guys know about the medical field at all, but it's really competitive and you need straight A's in order to succeed. And after 5 years of struggling and just being a below average med student, but a fairly decent video editor and a subpar public speaker, I decided to try YouTube, and that's what grabbed at me, and that's what I do today. So this isn't a knock at LiAngelo Ball. Think of it this way: LiAngelo Ball is Dom from Space Jam 2, and I don't want to spoil Space Jam 2, but he might have a different skill set other than basketball. Or I could be completely freaking wrong, because Devonte Graham a couple of days ago posted a video of him training with a bunch of other members of the Charlotte Hornets, which, bear in mind, LaMelo Ball plays for the Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball made a great first impression in his first season with the Charlotte Hornets. I don't know if you guys were watching those games, but they were so exhilarating to watch. Those lobs from LaMelo Ball to Miles Bridges, those pull-up threes from Devonte Graham, Gordon Hayward hitting his stride once again. Charlotte basketball was really fun to watch this past year. LiAngelo Ball played a huge hand in that. And just how Lonzo Ball was pulling strings after his rookie season with the Los Angeles Lakers to at least get LiAngelo Ball a pre-draft workout, I think we're getting the same exact thing here with LaMelo Ball trying to get LiAngelo Ball an opportunity with the Charlotte Hornets. Now, this is a huge stretch, to be honest. That's at least what I'm thinking. It's a little bit of a stretch, but check out the footage over here.
Bring your kids to work day. Son number one, my other son. I had twins one day.
So you see LiAngelo Ball over there in the corner of your eye. The man is literally rocking Charlotte Hornets practice gear. He's hanging out with the Charlotte Hornets. I don't know if LaMelo is around him or not, but I felt like this was a very interesting piece of news that most people may have missed if I didn't make a video on it. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about all this. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.